My name is Jena Cole. I'm from San Diego, but I currently go to the 10 Point Job Corps in Oregon, and this is my Job Corps moment. Last year, I was temporarily without housing, and somebody suggested Job Corps as a place where I could live and get training to have a job. And that's how I heard about Job Corps. My educational goals coming to Job Corps were to get certified in a trade and then also begin in community college, eventually get a college degree while working my part-time trade. And I also wanted to get my driver's license. When I think about how Job Corps has affected my life, like it has in a lot of ways. I think one of the biggest ways was when I came here, I was really unsure of myself and my own capabilities. I had been homeschooled, and COVID had really affected my ability to socialize. And at Job Corps, I really learned a lot of professional and social skills. And it was really at Job Corps that I discovered that my real dream is to do social work. And I'd actually like to work at Job Corps one day because of how much it's changed my life. So our Job Corps Center is really closely tied to a lot of the businesses in our city. It's a very small town, but there's a lot of maritime industries here and construction. And so a lot of our trades, go and work for those companies. I personally work for one of the dental companies as a dental assistant during my trade time. And I really saw in June of last year when Job Corps was going to be shut down, how much it really affected our city. I actually went to a city council meeting where our mayor was talking about Job Corps and how if Job Corps was going to be shut down, it would affect our whole community. And that room was just filled with people from our city, and there was a long line of people who wanted to talk, and we were there for hours talking about how we needed to save Job Corps. So that was how tight our city and our community was with Job Corps, and I believe still is. Probably one of my earliest challenges when I came to Job Corps was I came here for the trade seamanship. I thought it would be cool to work on a boat, maritime industry, but I realized pretty soon that it wasn't good for me because of some health problems I had. So I had to figure out a different trade, and I ended up going into dental assisting. And it was still a challenge for me because I couldn't see myself doing it long term. But when I really discovered that my dream was to do social work, I decided to finish the dental trade and begin the community college program. And that allowed me to have something I could do as a part-time job while I'm working my way through college. So Job Corps was really supportive in helping me to really navigate even when I wasn't really sure. Everybody had open arms and helped me to really figure out what I wanted to do. Actually, the chaperone who went with me to the Hill Day visits is somebody I really look up to, and we have a lot in common in our stories and our personalities and stuff. And it was really special actually being with her during the Hill Day visits because we got to spend more time together. And I just really think she has been an example to me of a strong woman. She actually went to Job Corps. She went to this Job Corps, and she finished there. And so the fact that she went here and now she's here working with students, that is kind of like how I want to be years from now. I want to come back and kind of do what she does, the way that she has heart for it. So yeah. So when the Job Corps shutdown was happening last May and June, I really kind of stepped up to the student leadership position as my dorm president. And we had several meetings we met with Suzanne Bonamici, Ron Wyden, Jeff Merkley. They all came to our city. And at each of those occasions, I was there and I gave little speeches and talked to the Congress people. And I think just because I was very involved during that time and I really was interested in advocating for our school, when Hill Day came around, our center director asked me to be there because I had enjoyed being a student representative and was very passionate about saving Job Corps, really. While we were in DC, we had, I want to say about 7 meetings with different, we met Ron Wyden, was the one senator we met, and then the rest of them were the aides of the Congress people. So it was like a small group of us. It was my chaperone, my center director, the center director from Springdale Job Corps, and there was always a couple of MPC people during each of our meetings. And it was really cool to go in there, and it was a little intimidating at first, but we went in, and the Congress people and their aides were very interested in Job Corps and wanting to know like what we needed and how they could help us. And I just sensed a lot of support there. And then we also went on a tour of Washington, D.C. It was my first time there. So it was very nice to see all the monuments, and we went to a couple museums. And that was a really special thing. And it fulfilled my dream of visiting Washington, D.C. So my time at Job Corps really has been a time of self-discovery for me. When I came here, I thought I knew what I wanted to do, and it changed several times. But I think that my time here has really like opened my eyes to wanting to like help people, and that's why I've chosen my path of social work, and really just seeing how the Job Corps staff and our whole program here is just really aimed to like help the people who, like me, are kind of down and out and needing a little extra help. And even just seeing, the time when Congress was trying to shut down Job Corps and realizing how important it was that we have programs like this and that people like us have the help we need, has really made me want to advocate and, go into that as a career. And it's given me a realization that I want to be helping in people's lives. And that's why I'm really discovered my path of social work. And hopefully I'll have a degree in that in a couple of years, thanks to Job Corps. I would recommend Job Corps to other students as an alternative to anybody who doesn't feel like college is the right path for them. It offers an opportunity to learn a different trade, get community college, and really to anybody who's feeling like they're struggling and doesn't really know, feels disconnected, or just kind of searching. I think that Job Corps has helped me and a lot of the people I know to really have like a path to the future and a way to get somewhere. The motto for my school is the bridge to success, and I think that's really true because a lot of young people I think today feel a little bit stranded and in need of a way to get across what they're going through. And so I highly recommend Job Corps to anybody who feels that way.